How's it going, everybody? It's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's alright today as always. So then guys, this is just going to be a bit of a reaction really, just to the recent Leeds United transfer news, basically, in terms of outgoings, players that could potentially be leaving Leeds United this summer. I've already touched upon Calvin Phillips and Rafinha in a previous upload. If you haven't checked that out, go back on the channel and check that out. But this one's just going to be a little bit different, as it's referring to two other players that have been linked with moves away from Leeds United. But just before I get into it, smash that like button, please subscribe if you're brand new, share all of your thoughts and opinions on today's video in the comment section down below, and make sure that you check out all of the membership perks on the channel, and if you can afford to do so, please join the channel to help support it. So then, let's get into it. So the outgoings that I am referring to are as follows. Firstly, Jack Harrison. Now, it was broke the other day that apparently Tottenham Hotspur are linked with a move for Jack Harrison this summer, as I believe Antonio Conte sees him as a left wing back option for Spurs. Obviously, Reguilon's in and out of their team. In terms of a right wing back, you've got Emerson Royal, who's garbage, let's be real. Obviously, there's Matt Doherty as a right back. There's Ben Davies, who can play as a left centre back or left back. So they haven't got great options. So it's an interesting one. Apparently, Andrea Pirlo, obviously he did used to play with Harrison at New York. He kind of put his name forward to the the Victor Orta figure at Spurs, and basically said, you know, go sign this kid, which Spurs, it's an interesting one, because if it was a team like Villa, West Ham, Wolves, a team of that ilk, then I could understand it. But Spurs see themselves as a top 6 team. You know, they're currently 4th in the league, they're pushing for Champions League. Can I imagine Jack Harrison playing in the Champions League? No, I can't, if I'm being honest with you. But, you know, only time will tell. I think Harrison is a very frustrating player, because on his day, he can be an absolute world beater. But he's a very much a confidence-based player. And I think at a club like Spurs, who have, let's be honest, they have extremely high expectations. Is it going to work out for him if he moves there? I'm not 100% sure, if I'm being honest. But again, only time will tell with that one. You know, Harrison at the minute for Leeds plays on the left wing, or like as the left centre attacking midfielder under this Jesse Marsch system. I've seen other people on YouTube, I've heard fans even in the stands at Ellen Road say that he may be better as either a left back or like a left wing back, because defensively he is really good. It's just offensively where his decision making in the final third just isn't great. So maybe he would benefit from playing as a left wing back, whether it's at Leeds or at Spurs. But for me, can I see it happening at this minute in time? No, I'm not saying it definitely won't. I just can't see it at this minute in time. We signed him for 11 million. Last season he had 8 goals and 8 assists. I think this season he's on like a similar figure at this minute in time. I think only Rafinha in our team has got more goal contributions. So if a team, whether it's Spurs or anybody, was to come in for Jack, I'd be wanting 20-25 million at least. Obviously the fact that he's not playing for England will go against him perhaps with the transfer fee, but I don't know, if I'm being honest, guys. Again, hit me up in the comment section. Do you think Jack Harrison is going to leave Leeds at all? And if he does, is he going to go to Spurs, or what other team do you think he could fit into if he is to move on? And would you be happy for Harrison to move on? I mean, I haven't even spoke about that on there yet, so I wouldn't go as far as say I'm happy, but it wouldn't be a big miss. I think he's too inconsistent at the minute in time for him to be a huge miss. But who knows? Like I said, guys, hit me up in the comment section with your opinions on that one. So, the second player that I want to touch upon is Robin Koch. Now, it's been reported today that apparently Leeds United will be open to offers for Robin Koch this summer, and they have set a price tag. Now, the articles that I've seen, they didn't give a specific price. So if you do know a price that they have set for him, hit me up in the comment section with your overall thoughts on it. But I just thought I'd touch upon it because I think Koch is probably our best centre-back at the minute. I think Llorente is very suspect at the minute, and if you were to ask me which one I would like to leave out of the two, if I had to pick, it would be Llorente at the minute. How he's getting a Spain call up is beyond me. I think his passing out from the back recently has been poor. He looks too shaky, he's too erratic at the back. And for me, Koch is just a more calming influence in defence. I think, like on Saturday against Watford, for example, I will be doing a predicted 11 for that on Thursday, guys. So make sure that you tune in for that. But I'm just going to say right off the back, if it was up to me, it would be Koch and Cooper at this minute in time. I think Pascal is owed some time out of the team with recent performances. But I would choose to have Koch and Cooper rather than Llorente and Cooper. Llorente is just frustrating at the minute, which is why it's very odd that we're open to let Robin Koch go. Has Koch maybe said in the background that he wants to leave? I don't know. Personally, I don't think he would. But for the majority of his time at Leeds, he's been playing out of position in that CDM role, which, let's be honest, he isn't great at. He did okay at one point in there, but he's a centre-back, isn't he? Let's be real here. And he's a much better centre-back than a CDM. And yeah, I would be quite gutted if we did let him go. I see him as a key figure in our back four moving forward. And I am not on board with him leaving at all. I would not be behind that decision. I don't see how it's justified. If I'm being totally honest, you know, we only signed him at the start of the first Premier League season last season. We got him for 13 million. If we sell him, what fee are we asking for? Like, as I said, guys, I'm not aware of that at this minute in time. If you could hit me up and let me know, that'd be great. I'm assuming it's more, because why would we want to sell him for either the same or less? But I think Koch on form is our best centre-back, and I see him as a key figure in our back four at the minute. Like I said, for Saturday, I'm moving forward. I would love to see a centre-back partnership of Koch and Cooper. But, you know, Victor Orta is in charge of the transfers. Is it him that's pushing this? Is it Robin Koch that's pushing this? Are you happy if he goes? I, for one, am not. I don't think he will, if I'm being honest. But usually news articles like this do turn out to be true, and I just hope that this one isn't. Because like I say, I think he's by far our best centre-half, and if we were to let a centre-half go at the minute, it would be Llorente. Yes, last season he did well for us, but I think this season he just hasn't cut it. Yes, everyone's had a bit of an off season. It's been a really poor season from Leeds United, but Llorente needs to go over Koch for me, and I'm not saying I want either of them to go, but if you were to ask me, it would be Diego over Koch. Let's be real here. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on, guys, just with a bit of an instant reaction to these bits of transfer speculation. Would you be happy for either of them to go? If so, how much would you want for them, etc. Just your overall opinions. Hit me up in the comment section with those. Smash that like button. Please subscribe if you're brand new. Check out the memberships on the channel. And as I said earlier, I will be back with my predicted 11 for the Watford game on Thursday night. So make sure that you tune in for that. And I'll see you in a bit.